When the UK power station at Drax needed a major refurbishment of wide diameter pipe to cool one of Europe's largest power stations, they turned to Egeon's Insituform division. The needs at Drax were to carry cooling water from the river to the power station. The main would need a smoothbore interior lining to promote water flow, with a specified design life of 50 years. Structural strength was essential, and a trenchless solution with minimum digging, even for access, was necessary. The cured-in-place lining decided on was manufactured at the Insituform site at Wellingborough in the UK. The custom-made liner has to be transported to site in top condition, with no change in the resin's pre-cure state. Insituform's special procedures and refrigerated truck ensure that all parts of the liner are kept at design temperature during transport to site and throughout the installation operation, protecting against unexpected weather or environmental conditions.
Basically, the project consisted of lining about 1.2 kilometres of 1100 diameter pipe. We've split it into three lengths of about 350 metres, two lengths, and this is the final length we've had to line, which is about 415 metres. It's a watered inversion, and it's our new in situ main product, which is reinforced with fiberglass. Once we lift the liner with the crane through the inversion ring, and down to the invert level and to the mouth of the hose pipe where we're going to invert the liner, basically the remainder is tied off on the ring and securely fastened, which creates basically a sock, an inside-out sock. Water is introduced into the line, which blows it up to size, and then is fed into the pipe. Basically what happens then is it turns the line inside out, so the polyethylene coating then becomes the inside of the liner, and the resin which has been injected in becomes sandwiched between our new product and obviously the hose pipe, and the polyethylene coating is then transferred right through the pipe down to the termination point, so you've got a smooth coating on the inside, which improves efficiency of the water flow.
As water is pumped, the head height from the lip of the entry point to the mains below means that there is enough water pressure to expand the liner. It is important that hoisting keeps both weight and angle of liner entry within tolerance, so that the liner is not strained and the glass fibre is not damaged. Further down the main, liner progress can be checked through pre-existing access points.
Drax is the largest coal-fired station in the UK and among the largest in the world. I was given the job of rehabilitating the cooling water make-up line B from the make-up pump house on the River Ouse up to the power station. And it brings cooling water from the river to make up for the losses in the cooling towers at the station. A large factor in our decision making was based on how many further excavations were required. And in Insituform's case, we didn't have to do any further excavations. All we had to do was a letterbox technique, which meant taking the top off a pipe at an existing manhole, which allowed Insituform to do their insertion of one sock and the recovery of a second one.
We're at the point now at the halfway stage with the liner, where we've closed the liner up to seal it, to stop the water escaping from the liner, because the liner is basically water fed into the hose pipe, and now we basically fasten the blue circulation hoses in a webbing strap to our liner, and that basically now continues down the line to the point of where we've built a stop end at our termination point of AC 52. When it gets to that point there, then we commence our curing regime, which is basically the boiler trucks are brought into position at the scaffold. They're connected to the boiler, and then the water is in turn heated up to a required temperature to exotherm the liner, which is basically the curing of the liner, which will make it go like concrete basically. Once we've achieved that, then we've achieved what we wanted to do in the first place, which is cure the liner. So we've basically got a new pipe within the hose pipe itself.